The finale centers on power, loyalty, and belonging, and by the end, it makes one thing clear. Even when the truth finally comes out, it doesn't mean everything is fixed. Sometimes it just means the real fight is about to begin. One of the biggest turning points in the finale is the crowd's mass confession. When dozens of people claim to be part of the night vigilantes, it completely flips the system. Authorities can't arrest everyone, the movement becomes bigger than individuals, guilt turns collective instead of personal. This is powerful but also dangerous. What started as a response to injustice has now become something uncontrollable. The show is asking a big question. When the system fails, is breaking the rules justice or just another form of chaos? Eduardo's arc is at the center of everything. When he meets Canto Moniz, he finally sees the full picture. The drugs, the violence, and the political manipulation. It was all engineered for profit and control. Moniz offers him a deal, join the system, gain power and wealth, and stop fighting. But Eduardo refuses. Instead, he chooses exposure over protection. When he takes the stage and publicly aligns himself with the night vigilantes, it's more than a confession, it's a declaration. He's choosing truth, even if it destroys him. The finale makes it clear that the real enemies were never just criminals on the streets. They were politicians, businessmen, people in power. Christina Brum represents manipulation through image. Canto Moniz represents control through money. Together they exploited the island, manufactured chaos, turned suffering into profit. When Christina is forced to confess and both are arrested, it feels like justice. But here is the twist. Their arrest doesn't undo the damage. The system that allowed them to rise still exists. The eruption of Capeliños isn't random, it's symbolic. As the truth explodes inside the gala, the volcano erupts outside. 2 explosions at once, one political, one natural. The volcano represents everything boiling over, the island rejecting what it's become, a forced reset. It wipes away control, power, and plans. Nature doesn't care about corruption or justice, it just destroys everything equally. Amid all the destruction, Sylvia and Rafael's sudden marriage stands out. It's rushed, imperfect, but it's real. In a world falling apart, they choose something stable, each other. Sylvia's earlier decision to leave was about protection. Her marriage now is about commitment. It shows that even in chaos, people still choose love. By the end, the group is still together. They fought the system, survived violence, and exposed the truth. And yet, they're not celebrating. Instead, they're reflecting. Each of them imagines a different life, success, stability, and escape. But none of those paths happened. And that leads to the finale's most important realization. They didn't leave. Carlinhos saying, "My America is here," is the emotional core of the finale. Because throughout the series, leaving was always the dream. Escape the island, escape the struggle, start over somewhere better. But now they choose to stay. Not because things are perfect, but because it's their home, it's where their story is, it's where they belong. As the volcano rumbles in the background, the message is clear. The future is uncertain, but they'll face it together. And in a story filled with betrayal, corruption, and survival, that unity might be the only real win.